Hello YouTube, we are back at another day of Green Hell, and today we're going to be experimenting with some of the crafting features and checking out some of our base that has upgraded. If you like it, give it a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. If you love it, subscribe, and don't forget, you can catch us live. Now we didn't go live today because, as you might tell, my throat is doing a little weird thing. It's very sore, very itchy, kind of burns. But I still wanted to make some content for some of y'all that are watching, and Green Hell seems to be a series that's doing decently well, so we're going to bring a little bit more of that today. We're going to work with the pottery. I have a tool over here that's been hidden that I haven't picked up yet that I'm very curious about. And then our trees that we planted over here are growing. Hydration is doing very well. Thank you. I'll take these nuts. Now hopefully these will keep producing nuts. I don't know how many times they produce before you have to replant. Kind of experiment. Right now we're doing pretty good on nuts. Pretty good. Our stickage is low. Some of our vines are low. I mean, we have it filled up at camp, but I don't want to be going through resources while we're checking some things out. While we are here, we're going to go ahead and go to our weapons, and we are going to unequip our spear. And we are going to sneak back here. See, this is here by default. I did not make this. This is here by default. We don't know how to make it yet. We're going to take it. Now it's in our notebook. We will know how to make a 4-pronged spear out of bamboo. It's a long stick or long bamboo stick, 2 small sticks and a rope. It doesn't look like that has upgraded anything else for us. We're also going to work on maybe taking fishing rod today. And for a fishing rod, we need a long stick, rope, bird feather, and Brazil nut, which we do have. First, let's go ahead and test out some of the spear fishing. See what we got going on here. Is there any good fish around us to spearfish? Now these are piranha infested waters. Do we need carbs? I mean, I guess it won't hurt us. I'll go ahead and take out the beehive, because that's how you get honey, and honey is the best source of carbs, really. Wait for the bees to disappear. And we'll go ahead and eat that. Gives us 25 and 10 sanity. Can't get close enough there. There's a lot of big fish out here. And there's a coconut I see over there. That coconut is going to be huge for us. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick this up. And we're going to go to another fishing hole that I had discovered. Oh, don't drop the coconut. Okay. You're just going to leave him here. Sounded like he fell in water, didn't it? So, oh my gosh, you are so close. Actually, what I was about to say. There we go. What I was about to say is, the one thing I was going to say is that the 4-pronged spear isn't really a good weapon, per se. So, I wouldn't use it as a weapon, or it will probably break. Use it as a tool. It is a tool. You can hunt fish. We've done it in past episodes. Now, spear hunting is not easy, per se. There we go. And Anawana, these are the best fish you can catch. go ahead and do this here. Try to see if we can take it. We cannot, probably because we have that piranha. We have that turtle. There we go. Now we got. Just harvest that. Now that's one way to catch fish. And I believe the arowana is going to be needed when you do the ritual after you gain all the trust. And so it's very important, really. And this is the best way to catch it. I've never used the fishing rod in my previous experiences. So today we're going to do that together, and it'll be my first time having that experience with you. But that is the 4-pronged spear. It is used pretty strictly for... I've never had this many nuts before either. That's beautiful. Pretty strictly for catching, not killing. I really wish I could make a weapon rack as well. So you can find a weapon rack, and it costs 7 of these sticks. But you have to discover it first, like most things. That's at one of the Wahara camps that you have to find that. So you don't just get to make it just because you know the recipe. Very, very unfortunate. So here, you're going to harvest this fish. And yeah, it gives you some scales. That's what's special about it. And we're going to go ahead and cook that right on up there. I can't believe I still have those just laying about here. It seems like things almost never leave if you take them out, does it? Now we still have this that we're going to eat first. But I don't want to waste that and just let it rot away, so... I believe this can be used. We'll see. We will see. Okay, we are back with the next day. We are going to craft us fishing rod, which takes the long stick, 2 feathers, a Brazil nut, and some milk. Like that, booyah, fishing rod. Again, this takes up a weapon slot. And, oh, you have to add a fishing hook, okay. So, in order to make a fishing hook, it's just a fish bone. Looks like you add just like that. Very simple. Nothing really complex there. As far as bait, it doesn't look like they had a huge requirement for bait. Come on, dude. Get in the water. Now we wait. Something tags in, it sounds like you just put the left mouse button. Waiting to see if we can actually watch it go down. I see big fish all around. Oh, maybe, maybe not. Maybe we try over here. What the hell? Just straight disappear on me? Okay. aiming is pretty intense. I would definitely say spearfishing is a little bit easier. Like if your main source of food is gonna be fish, fishing seems like it is better with the prong spear. Like capybara's taking a full-on bath out there. I'm curious. Okay, so you can put bait on there. Let's go see. Let's go see. Let me take this angelfish. It's also really weird about where it'll let you cast. Kind of hate that a lot. Like, a lot. A lot. Let's see if now that we have some bait, it'll come to us faster. There's a lot of fish around it. Nothing though. Okay. Well, like that, we got another Ottawa. Which I did find after searching through the sleepless night. I guess that wasn't too hard. I think I still prefer to spearfishing, but the Ottawa. Go ahead and harvest that, baby. The scales are only useful in the Spirit of Amazonia. It's not apparently useful for survival, other than composting. So it's good for composting. And outside of that, nothing goes on with it. Unless you're in the Spirits of Amazonia. Luckily, we are. And in that case, you can use it for metal armor, a metal armor mold, and you can make it that way with the clay station and whatnot. How is our proteins? We're doing decently well with proteins, especially now that we got tortoise shell. Why does it look so dirty though? All this stuff looks like it's got soup in it. And yeah. I hate creepy crawlies. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and I think chop this down so it's out of our way. If the game will allow us. Let's see, we got a notebook. What's it giving us? Has water lily? Effects. Yeah, I don't know what the water lily is good for. So here you can make items. Like next item, clay bottle, small bowl, big bowl, large bowl. I don't know why you'd make literally anything but the big bowl. Like why would you want a small bowl? And we already have our bricks down there from last time, thankfully, because these despawned. And you're just gonna hold E. Yes. And it took 2 bricks there. Now it's not finished with just that. Mind you, I'm gonna throw this out. I don't need it. Now it's clay bottle unbaked. Okay, what does that mean? You can destroy it how it is now. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go up to the info fire. I say info too, it's infinite. And we are going to cure, just like you would with pottery, except you don't have to do it in a kiln. And we are going to cure our bottle. Now this will make it so that we should be able to boil water like we cannot do in the coconut, because the coconut will burn. So we only ever have unsafe water there, yeah? Also, the difference is... There we go. This. The difference is this will carry a ton more. A ton more. And we can put soup in it. We can't put soup in the coconut. We can put soup in the clay bottle. And we haven't made any soups yet, but soups are really good. Mostly for carbs, to be honest. Just carbs. That I've been able to know about lately anyways. It's almost cured. Now we're going to craft with it. We're going to slap a little rope on it. And now we got clay bottles. And it takes up less space. How nice is that? It takes up less space. And there's the woman we rescued. The child. We're missing one child. We have two now. And then there's the man we saved from the venom bite. So they all eventually come back to camp. Make a nice little community. And there, I got rid of the scales again there. We're doing pretty good on storage, just so you guys can kind of see how we are doing. I think this will be useful later for one of the missions, but I can't remember, so I'm just going to store it, because I don't know that we'll actually need it or not. So let's go down. And let's make us some water. Some odd water. Okay. And now that we got that, we can go back. And where we could not do this with the coconut, we can do this now with the badon. And then we'll have clean water everywhere we go, and we're not always going to be relying on coconuts or those mushrooms. Not that we've had a huge problem with that lately. Maybe it won't work with one of their fires. Let's go see what we can do. We can do it down here. Can't do it there either. That's so weird. But you can do it in the tortoise shell. So we have weird news, or I would consider it kind of weird. You take the badoon, like we did with the turtle shell there, yeah. And actually, our water's pretty dang good. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back. What you would do is you'd pick up the water out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and take it, because that's only 10 hydration. We're gonna take the badoon. And then so now we put it there, right? Hopefully it doesn't start to rain us too much. We need to build. We need to build for safety. Can we put that in here? Okay, it threw the water out. And now we're too heavy. God dang it. Okay, we're back up at the camp, and now we have the things filled that we want to fill. We wait for that to boil. This is a very interesting way of doing it, I think. A lot of extra stuff we don't really need, in my opinion. What do you mean unsafe? Clean. There we go. That just glitched really weird. And then, boom. So it's like the turtle shell can't hold it all? Even 25 out of 100. 50 out of 100. 25 out of 100. What's wrong with you? This is really weird. So basically, you'd have to have, like, an insane amount of transferring dirty waters. Like, it's a lot harder than it should be. Basically, like, you'd have to have one clay bottle for dirty water. One clay bottle for clean water. That's what I'm getting at. Disgusting. Disgusting in my eyes. And, oh, now that we have some trust and stuff, we have the food ration here. That's really nice of you. That'll give us a little bit of everything. So, that's how some water works. Is you just take dirty water, fill it. I think what we will do to make life easier on us is build a little top cover up here. That way we can have our fire and stuff going with no worries. That's something I'll do off camera. That way we can make water and not worry about so much stuff in the futures to come. The other question is, what else do we want to make with the pottery? Do we want to make anything else with the pottery? So, for a big clay bowl, you need 3 bridge molds. I don't want this all to go to waste. So what we're going to do is most likely build something out of mud. I hate the storage in this game though. Let's make it. Good. Good on you. We'll probably make another video. There's the big clay bowl uncooked. Let's go cook our bowl. And think about what we actually want making in the near future. What are we going to make? That with mud that will be useful to us. I have a few ideas. In fact, I think I have something that will really benefit us cooking. Wow. Oh boy. We're gonna check out that and get back to it. Okay, chat, so this is our goal for the next step that I think will benefit us. So I went ahead and made a triangle frame. Same as the square ones we've been using, but you know, this one's triangle. It takes 8 mud bricks. We have quite a few going here. That way, if it despawns, we're not losing too many at the end of the day. And we'll have to, of course, make more mud. That's okay. We still need 2 more. But here, I feel like this can accomplish a lot. We can also save our game at that location. And this will get us a nice big fire. Fire options at least. Also, what we've been doing while we've been down here is taking all these dry leaves. Look at that. We will never be out for fire for a very long time. We're going to go get some campfire ash. And this should also help us with that, because we do need to get our ash. And this will give us a reason to burn our own fires, is when we need to take water like this. It's still not as valuable as, say, the camp up there. But it is something we get to kind of experiment with. And now we have, you know, big bucket. Dip that in some water. Look at how much that does compared to before. And one coconut batoon. Oh, and it's done for us. We'll take the little piranha. We'll use the mud mixer. We're gonna finish up this little wall here. So heavy. This guy's back has got to be breaking at this point. The poor little dude. And one at the bottom. Clear this sucker out. So what we do now is, you will see, I'm in the wrong location. Come on, buddy. And now when we actually want to use, look at that. What did I pick up then? I don't know why it glitches every time something happens with an insect. It's absolutely disgusting, but the game still does that after it's been released so long. But I guess overall, you know, out of my control. Ooh, I need those. We just passed them. We'll go ahead and we're gonna eat some of this. That gets our carbs up. I did not know we were so risky. I'll probably make another big pot. Because we want the tortoise shell for sure. To probably stay up there. Because we want to make soups up there. All these rats also come in. Yeah. Here at my expense. So actually, before we do that, we're gonna try it this way. Because y'all saw that before. Now that I'm facing the right way. That's what I thought. This is why you want to be close to the water and all your main things that you do in this game. Stay close to the water. So if I put this just in my bag, it'll spill it all out. And now we're going to take our fire bow. And grab all this dry material we just used. We're going to rub it together. We are going to create a fire. Indefinitely. Well, not indefinitely. I mean, this burns out just as quick as the others. But, yeah. I thought we could use that for soup. Oh, now that the water's boiled, we can. That's up to 80 now. Up to 100. Good. Good. Let's see if we can boil that soup. And I want to see what it does. 30 out of 40. So now we have 130. Mushroom soup. 15 carbohydrates. I guess it does okay, doesn't it? We're gonna eat. Now we don't need to keep this fire going, and just like any other fire, you can put it out. And that is how you can really get some stuff going when you got some fire. The other thing I want to do eventually is get us a little bed so we can sleep down here. I don't think it'll fit there. I might have to expand this one more and build a wall. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all being here today. I hope my voice wasn't too bad for you. I hope you learned something, or at least enjoyed it. If you didn't, I hope you found it entertaining. And that was how we did some things with some pottery, and that's how we did some fresh water. That's how we do some fishing. I appreciate y'all being here. Remember, if you like it, give it a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. If you love it, subscribe. And don't forget, you can catch us live every morning between 8 and 9 Jakarta time, 5 days a week. Usually we go 6, but the goal is 5, but we just exceeded it. We're awesome. That's what the nomadic community does. Stay awesome.